Hi guys, Dave from Social Fitness here. It's been a while since I've given you some new HIIT workouts, so I thought I'd throw some new ones out there for you. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training, and that's where we're doing really high intense exercises, creating a really great metabolic effect, burning lots of calories and hopefully losing some weight. We also do that with more resistance training exercises, so we can do it with just cardio. But the idea is that we're building muscle as well as burning those calories, because the more muscle we have, the more energy we'll burn in a sustained manner. The first HIIT exercise or program we're going to go through today is a cardio/core combination. Now with this particular workout, we do pair up exercises. So we do one cardio exercise with one core exercise. And we follow that through, and we can add on as many as we like. So in today's video, we're going to go through 3 different groups of exercises, so 6 exercises in total, and we're going to pair those together. What are the protocols for the workout? So each set, we do 3 sets of each combination, and we're declining in time. So we start with 1 minute of both exercises, then we do 45 seconds of both exercises, down to 30 seconds of both exercises. In between each, we can take 1 minute break to get our breath back between our sets, and then we're back in again doing that. Once we've done the full 3 exercises, we then move on to our next combination of exercises, and again we go for a minute of both of those exercises, 45 seconds of both these exercises, and then 30 seconds of those, with a minute break in between, and then on to the next workout. So we're moving through those, keeping that intensity up, keeping our heart rate really high, for that metabolic effect that we want. So the first combination of exercises that I want you to do as part of this HIIT workout is a forwards jump with a backwards jog. So with this one, we're going down into a crouch position. We're jumping about 75 centimeters forward and then running back to our start position. Down, jump, and back into position. It's up to you how far you want to jump, but we don't want too high impact because we don't put too much strain through the legs. Again, this will depend on your level of fitness. The fitter you are, you might be able to jump further. For some of you that haven't done too much exercise, keep it really small. You may even want to resort to just running on the spot, or running forwards, running backwards. But going down into that crouch, tuck position, using the arms, swinging forward, jumping, and then running back into position. So we do that for a full minute of the exercise, which is our cardio. You can see I'm already starting to get my breath up, just doing a couple of demonstrations there. Then we move in to our hip exercise, so our hip hinge with band. We're moving feet just wider than shoulder width apart, tucking our elbows in close to our sides, just in front of the body, looking straight ahead, keeping good posture, just hinging down at the hip. So the movement's really coming from the hips here. Obviously, there's a bit of movement in the legs as well, but it's working the abdominals, so we're really hinging at the hips for this exercise. And we're going to do this exercise again for a minute. We've worked our cardio and our core. We do that, we've done a minute of each, we then get a minute's break. So again, we need to be really timing our intervals here and having a good stopwatch, or you can download apps that track these times for you. And my minute's break, and then I go back to the jumps with the backwards run, and then back into the hip hinge. So we're mixing those up. I do that through my 3 rounds, my minutes, 45s, 30 seconds. That workout's finished. Then we move on to the next round, my second combination. Might give myself 1 to 2 minutes rest just to get my breath back before I go again. And we're going to go into a combination that's a burpee with a crunch. So burpees, you probably have an idea of these. It's probably one of people's most hated exercises because it's a full body and it's working really high intensity. There's a few different levels of the burpee. The most easy level is we're doing a jump upwards. We go down into a kneeling push-up. If we're keeping it real easy, go down into the push-up, so just down. We should have done our push-up technique, so arms shoulder width apart, keeping our core nice and tucked in, and leading with our head down towards the ground, about a fist off the ground, and push upwards. So just one push-up. I've obviously done a few examples there. We then walk back in, stand up and jump. That's a really low level of the burpee. If we want to do it more intense, we go down, hands out, thrust our legs backwards, down into the full length push up, legs back up into the tuck, and jump up again. So we're doing that for a full minute in our first set, because we're again going a minute, 45, 30. So I'll give you a couple of demonstrations. Just like that, keep it for a minute. You can see I'm puffing already, so really high intense exercise. We're mixing that one up with just a simple abdominal crunch. So show you for a couple of angles, feet close together, we have our hands on our thighs to keep it the same, and we're just curling up, just reaching up to our knees and leading with our head. We need to make sure that we're curling up. Again, I'll show you from the side on so you can see the full movement, but we're just curling up to the knees. Not leading with our head, so we're not crunching like this. We are using our abdominals, so trying to keep our head like we've got a peach under our chin, and we don't want to squash that nice peach. Keep staring up at the roof. We can make it harder by crossing our hands across our chest, or even harder with our hands next to our head with that exercise. So that's our second combination of exercises. We've done our burpee and then do our crunch exercise. We do it a minute break, 45 seconds, minute break, 30 seconds, minute break. Obviously those times are double because you're doing a minute of each exercise, 45 seconds of each exercise, and then 30 seconds of each exercise. We're around 2 rounds of the exercises, 1 to go. So my final exercise is the get up, and that's going to be combined with a prone ball rollout. So the get up you can do a few different times. There is a difficult level where you're holding a weight above you the whole time, but I'm going to do the fairly simple one of just getting up and getting down. And again, for functionality's sake, it doesn't hurt to change the way you're getting up and down. It's just that intensity of getting up and down, changing the body positioning, and you're constantly working during that 30 seconds. So going down, fully to the ground, getting back up again, down, back up again. As I said, might mix it up, go down flat on the back, and back up again. So we're doing that for a minute, burning heaps of calories, high intensity, because we're shifting our posture. Obviously be careful with this exercise if you're elderly, if you've got high blood pressure, low blood pressure, any contraindications, because we're changing our posture. There's a lot of changes in blood flow, so this one's for a really healthy person to be doing. A combination exercise with this one is a prone ball rollout. I'll show you the side on version first. So just away from the ball, this is level 1, I'm doing from a kneeling position. Rolling out, hands on the ball, keeping alignment between our hips, our shoulders and our ears, and we're just rolling the ball out from the shoulders. So the body's not really moving much, obviously it's lowering a little as my arms are going outwards, but the main movement's happening in the arms. That being said, the movement's happening in the arms, but I'm bracing through the core, and where I'm getting the work is through the core, because it's like a plank where the transverse, the muscle that wraps around, that's the one that's really holding me through the exercise. So although my shoulders are pushing the ball in and out, it's that maintaining that posture that's the hard exercise. If you're more fit, you can go up onto your toes and rolling out. Again, holding that posture, position, looking straight ahead, like that. I'll just show you a couple from front on, just for the kneeling. Obviously you can go up onto your knees as well for the version, but just rolling out in that position. It's really important to keep yourself a good distance from the ball. So start close and roll out onto it. If we start too upright, we're not really getting any work through the abs there. If we go too far out and really stretch ourselves, where our abs are really under contraction the whole time, it's going to be hard to maintain posture. So keep it just so you're on that probably 45-degree angle from the ground, and you're working there in that range of motion. Again, 1 minute of our cardio exercise, 1 minute of our core exercise. Minutes break, 45 seconds of a cardio exercise, 45 seconds of the ball exercise. So we're mixing between those, and that's our workout. We can keep going with that. If you want to add more to that, just add another cardio exercise, another core exercise, or you might like to mix it up. You might do a day where you do cardio exercises with some back exercises or whatever it is. But the idea is that we're doing that high intensity exercise, we're doing really cardio, and then we're mixing that up with an exercise that's more resistance training. Gives it a little bit of recovery, but it's more that muscular endurance that we're looking to build there. And that's it. That's our HIIT workout. And we go through, as I said, what I've done there should be probably about 12 to 14 minutes if you do those 3 different groups of exercises. You want to make your workout longer, just add different combinations, or go back to the start and start again. You could do the whole 3 combinations 3 times, and then you're really creating a long workout. So you determine what level of intensity you want to do and the duration of your workout. But obviously the more calories we can burn, the more weight we're going to lose. So, hope you enjoyed the workout.